What it is, guys, it's your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at you with more Danmachi. Now, today I want to talk a little bit about Wargames. Now, Wargames is on. We already know pretty much what Wargames is. There's no mystery magic behind this anymore. Pretty much the closest thing we have to PvP, and I'm actually really happy with the team I've got this time around. I feel pretty confident in my team with a couple minor exceptions. I am still working on getting hero lights for one of my units, but I would love to replace Mikasa. Because I'm not going to lie, Mikasa's great, but she's not very good for war games because she's a single attack unit. Now, there are benefits to that, but there's more, in my opinion, there's more drawbacks than there are benefits. That said, if you haven't been doing the recent gachas, probably time to get on it. I'm going to show you a unit right now that is so broken, so unbelievably busted for war games, you would be a fool. Come on, let's just rejoin this. A fool not to chase her just for this specific purpose. Now, I did farm up 400 hours just so we could go chase her, but I have not had any success recently on this, so I'm not really expecting much here, if I am honest. Alright, let's get back to the main page. Let's talk about this. Now, I have not been very good at farming war games, but as you guys know, Wife's out of town. I'm single dadding it this week until Sunday, so I haven't had a lot of time, if I am honest. So, but this Chloe is completely broken for war games. Let's go take a look at what she does. Okay, we talked a little bit about these banners before they drop, but Chloe here is like just can be the war games OP for a long time. Least the next year. All right. So let's see what she does. So combat skills: draw a card, foes plural, low light physical attack, and self strength 80% for 5 turns. Now, there are other light boosters, so put her with a good light buffer. She'll hit like an absolute truck. Foe singular, highlight physical attack with temporary strength boost and ultra on guard rate. And then flash trick. Here's the really badass one. Foes plural, fast, so she always gets a stack off first. Mid light physical attack, and allies 50% null physical attack for 1. It says times 1. I think that's for 1 turn? My understanding is that's for 1 turn, but it says null physical attack times 1. I don't think that sticks on the unit, but if we can pull her, I'd very much like to test this out. The one thing that I have had confirmed, because that is technically a buff. It says all allies, it's a buff. If you have Krazo with his ability to replicate buffs, it will not replicate this. At first we thought it would, and it was tested, but then it was found out that it actually does not. So you basically need to get that off every single time. But there's only a guaranteed 3-star. Let's see if we can pull something really nice on this. Kind of not expecting because we got something on the free gacha earlier, so yeah, gold door. Gold door. There's still a chance. There's an outside chance. I'm going to be real. I don't have huge hopes because this Chloe has been evading me. I'm afraid I'm just going to have to wail to get her. There's just no way around it. And I'm going to have her before our game ends. I got to have her soon. So if this next guaranteed 4-star doesn't do it, which I'll do probably tomorrow or during the day today as I have filmed this the night prior. One more? Nah. I think that's the guaranteed. Yep. Nope. Nope. Alright. So that kind of tears it for me. Yeah, there you go. No 4-star on that one either. Oof. Oof. It's a guaranteed 4-star this time around, though, so it could be one of the 3. Thus far, I have both of the other ones, and I do not have Chloe's. So Chloe's the one I'm definitely after now. So basically, if we go back into war games, basically what happens here, and we'll talk about what she does and why it's so insanely OP for war games. When she gets off that attack, she is, even if it's for 1 turn, I don't remember if it's for 1 turn or if it just sticks around until you get physical attack. Each unit gets a separate 50% roll. So it's either a pass or a fail. And they could then get nullification of any physical attack on that turn. Now, this does stack on top of the other Chloe, the Chloe assist. So if you have that, and she's got her +2 attacks, you've basically got a couple of failed rolls before she even is needed. Once she's there, then you're just dodging physical attacks all the time. It's pretty nuts, if I'm honest. Pretty crazy. So if you have the Chloe assist MLB'd and you've got this Chloe MLB'd, you will be destroying the tournament. Utterly wrecking. Now, the other real big question is here for me, and I just happened to think about this. All those skills are at... that's character list. All those skills are always given to us at MLB. So what does she do when she's just level 60? Let's find out, shall we? Alright, so we're going to go down here to the Chloe units. Where you at, girl? Where you at? She's like all the way down here at the end. There she is. Alright. So, we're not going to limit break her. We're not going to hero ascend her. Actually, we'll just do +3 limit hero ascend. See, these would be her stats. If she just got the 3 purple stars, that's just hero. That's just Ascension Fall. No, that's not any hero lights invested in her. Because remember, when she drops, she already is hero ascended technically. And at level 60, she still does 80% for 5 turns. That's pretty handy. High life physical attack with temporary strength boost and 50%. So nothing changes on her skills. Sometimes the numbers of those skills dropped. I was expecting that to be 25%. So aside from the fact she's severely reduced in her defensive capabilities, that skill has not changed even at level 60. So yeah, it is completely worth. Let's see how far up her stats go before we get a double S. Okay. So you really only need 3 dupes in her, and to hero ascend her 3 times before she has her first double S skill. So, yeah. She is an absolute beast. And of course, this is also adding in the, all this stuff right here is adding in for my CP rewards, which I really don't have her that far into the CP system, so she might have the ability, once you have all the CPs in there, she might have a triple S skill. I'm not 100% certain. She might, though. But that is absolutely crazy. This unit absolutely blows me away, and I'm so hunting for her so hard. I firmly believe in my heart of hearts that this unit is going to be really important in Wargames for quite a bit of time. It's pretty nuts. So, and the assist that I'm talking about, when I talk about the assist, I'll go ahead and cover her real quick. Boom. Alright. So my phone is lagging a little bit behind, and I do apologize for that. Thankfully, the new stuff is coming out this week, so I'm going to be going to the AT&T store and talking to them about upgrading my phone. Yes, I do know AT&T is the root of all evil, but I have like a 30% discount with them, so yeah, there's no part of me going to turn that mess down. Alright, so here's the Chloe assist, since I just bounced all around and completely missed her. And when she's MLB'd, very simply put, she knows 2 physical attacks with the exception of special arts. So, yeah, imagine all of that. Pretty crazy. You're talking about an absolutely insanely OP unit. Now, the other thing that's really fun with her, oops, I went out of her and I didn't mean to go, just meant to go back one page. So, her stats when she's MLB, boom, 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 are really beneficial to strength units. Guess what? She's a strength unit, a strength light. Now, the only other question this brings up here is if you remember the previous banners are pretty much all magic units. So are they trying to make magic the new OP meta? That's the one situation where you kind of would be in a world of hurt. Well, you're going full physical, now magic can destroy you. So as much as I'm telling you, this is what I'm going after, this is what I want for my teams, because most teams of Wargames are physical, I would be shocked if there wasn't a sudden shift over the next couple of Wargames to mostly magic units. So that is something you want to consider going forward. and how you start building your teams and stacking your teams. Because if people start MLBing those other Chloes and this Chloe and all that stuff, physicals going to start losing pace, and they're going to try to start building more Magic teams to offset that. So that's my 2 cents of Wargames this time around and this new unit. I'm going to continue to go after her with, I mean, a furious vengeance. I really, really, really want to pull her. So we'll see what happens. That's the video, guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below for absolute certain. And hit that old thumbs up if you found this helpful, because I had been sleeping on Chloe. I wanted her because she was Fizz, but now I want her because of what she does. Follow my Birdman, hit me up on Booker. I'll be back at you with more videos here in just a little bit.